Ms. Maxwell, were you a close friend and confidant of Jeffrey Epstein?
I would like to answer your question, but on the advice of counsel, I respectfully decline to answer this question and any related questions. My habeas petition is pending in the Southern District of New York. I therefore invoke my right to silence under the Fifth Amendment to the U.S. Constitution.
Let the record reflect that Ms. Maxwell has invoked the Fifth Amendment against self-incrimination. Ms. Maxwell, please be very clear. Are you declining to answer the question put to you solely on the ground that you believe the answer will incriminate you?
I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to silence.
Ready? As expected, Ghislaine Maxwell took the fifth and refused to answer any questions. This obviously is very disappointing. We had many questions to ask about the crimes she and Epstein committed, as well as questions about potential co-conspirators. We sincerely want to get to the truth of the American people and justice for the survivors. That's what this investigation is about.
Joining me now is celebrity and royal commentator Kinsey Schofield. Kinsey, we will get to the Super Bowl controversy shortly, but let's start with this fresh footage of Ghislaine Maxwell from the latest batch of the Epstein files. Here she is denying she ever gave massages.
Did you ever give a massage to anyone other than Mr. Epstein? At any of Mr. Epstein's properties?
First of all, I never said I gave Mr. Epstein a massage.
I'll ask that question if you want, but I was focusing on people other than Mr. Epstein right now.
I didn't give massages.
Kinsey, we know that's not true. We've all seen that image of her giving the convicted pedophile a foot massage with her shirt undone. Are we going to see Ghislaine Maxwell face further charges, or at least be asked to shed some light on the latest revelations on the Epstein files?
Well, Ghislaine Maxwell's attorney recently told News Nation that she plans to plead the fifth when she appears before the House Oversight Committee this week, invoking her right against self-incrimination. Jeffrey Epstein's former girlfriend and longtime accomplice is not even 4 years into a 20-year federal prison sentence for helping traffic his victims. I don't think Ghislaine or former Prince Andrew are even remotely credible witnesses anyway.
Now, we've also learned that Prince Andrew, or ex-Prince Andrew, I should say, apparently took advice from Jeffrey Epstein 4 years after he claims to have cut ties with the convicted pedophile, and also that he had passed on confidential reports to Epstein while he was Britain's trade envoy. Kinsey, what more can you tell me about this?
Rita, stay with me here. What's notable is the overlap. At the time, Peter Mandelson was UK's business secretary and Andrew was serving as trade envoy between 2009 and 2010. Mandelson was alleged to have shared market-sensitive UK and EU government information with Epstein. There's no proven personal relationship between Mandelson and Andrew, but there is shared risk pattern. Both were feeding sensitive access to a man whose business dealings were murky and potentially hostile to UK interests. That matters because it shows how Epstein really operated and made his money. Everyone keeps saying, how did he make his money? By selling access at the highest level of politics, royalty, finance, and tech. But for Andrew, official guidance says trade envoys have a duty of confidentiality with sensitive commercial or political information. So he might really be in trouble here.
Now, Kinsey, I spoke earlier in the show about how Prince William and King Charles held a late-night meeting to eject Prince Andrew, former Prince Andrew, I should say, from the Royal Lodge before he was due to leave. What do you make of these new details?
To me, this is a real reflection of Prince William's leadership. There's a ruthlessness there that the royal family desperately needs right now. He's a common sense king in the making. He understands optics. He understands that you're defined by the company you keep. And he's clearly willing to chip away at the grifters and push them further and further from the crown. And honestly, I think that's worth celebrating.